Fuera, muy buenas noches, Luis, my boy, buenas noches, ¿qué hubo? Pío, buenas noches, Shady, muy buenas noches, 506 Gangsters, muy buenas noches, Joseph, muy buenas noches, I'm still here, can't complain. Hugo, muy buenas noches, saludos, how's everybody weekend? That's one, my boy, good night, how your weekend went? Feel tired, real tired, feel bad for my knees. Thank you, Joseph. Una bendición, Hugo. Tommy, thank you. Likewise to your family. Buenas noches. Yeah, that's great. Making the memories that count, my boy. Part-time fisherman. Thank you. Yeah, I'm glad I'm back. Believe me. Thank you. Buenas noches, Rose. Ooh, that sounds good. Mr. de la Cruz, muy buenas noches. Miguel, gracias. Igualmente, que Dios te bendiga, tía familia. Gracias. Luis, and man, all I'm gonna say, it's in God's hands. I really went through it this time. I didn't inform him where I was going, so it is why I went a little MIA and just got there, hit, did what I had to do, and stroked back. But in reality, I made a mistake. It was heavier on me. It was more than I thought it was, and for my knees, my aunt, I was using them as a crutch, because it was after a while, it was. But basically, went in, they did do a whole bunch of exams, the 2 days of it. And the good news is that on the 16th of July, I am getting the surgery. I got to go in on the 14th. They're going to look at me, and then on the 16th, they're going to do that. But then I got to follow up in till August, it's Mexico. So I just hope the Lord gives me life, right? But, because I think my breathing is a whole different BS. They called it a disease, but I'll share with you guys the paperwork of what they said they think it is. It's a disease that's causing clogs, tumors, thrombosis, not just in my lungs. It's like it's where it's noticeable, but 3,500. Buenas noches, James. Always a pleasure. Saludos. How your weekend been? Yeah, I know it's one. B, happy Sunday. How was your weekend? But yeah, I don't, at least out there, I don't have another appointment till the day of the surgery, you know. But it was terrible, you know. I was quiet all day today because, man, poor my knees, you know. That's why I wanted to be solo because I don't want nobody to see what I go through, you know. But yeah, I was basically here. I went through it bad, you know. I'll just leave it at that. Literally 2 hours on the floor and sweating cold, and I don't know what was wrong, man. But you know, yeah, Joseph, it is, especially going out there, you know. Then I can't tell the doctors I can't be coming in the state, but so you know, thank you, Joseph. That means the world. Glenn, always a pleasure to see you. Likewise, James, always a pleasure to see you and a lot of joy. Yeah, Luis, it was, you know, after a while, my niece, I used to tell her like, Mija, Ben, and just boom, and I'd just tell her go slow and let me lean on you, cause oh wow, yeah, that's one, yeah, that's great right there. B, thank you. That's man, that's meaningless right now. It means the world right now. B, thank you. William, always a pleasure. How's your weekend been? Okay, I will. Luis, my boy, how's your weekend been? How's your brother? I haven't talked to him in a minute. There's two. They live right here in Culiacan. Mr. Native, yeah. A lot of people don't believe it, but right now, Culiacan is literally a war zone, you know, worse. Oh, that's awesome right there, William. Oh, okay, Luis. Un abrazo and extend my love and saludos to him, please. Oh, that ain't gonna break, Mr. De La Cruz. I'm gonna lie to you guys. When I was over there, I was hot. I literally wanted to hurt someone, you know? And something happened that, like I told Wera, is the negative life trying to pull me out, right? But for right now, it ain't gonna happen. That's awesome, Luis. Yeah, yeah, definitely they are. It's just my niece, you know, she's young, and when she sees me like that, she starts. But, you know, I tell her, Mija, vete a la casa, I'll snap out, just, but she don't want to go, which I ain't gonna fight it no more. Edgar Gonzalez, saludos. How's your weekend? Muchas gracias for that. Jermaine, I know a lot of homies from Bassett. Yeah, here's one. Is Agent Orange. Thank you for making some time today. I know you're enjoying something special. Jojo, saludos. Yeah, I know they told me that fight was going on. AAA was keeping me posted on things. Edgar, thank you, sir, for that. I appreciate you. J49, thank you. Thank you, J49. I appreciate that. I was going to come on here and discuss, right, what I don't want to discuss with you guys just out of respect. But someone told me to look at Homeboy's response, and I don't know if you guys seen it, but it's as clear as water. So I just keep it respectful and stay in my lane, right? At the end of the day, it's me, you guys, and the message. The rest, they could have it. Right, Edgar? Oh my God, was it hot? I got there. I got there. It was still cool, and I went in. Some place came out, and it was like this. I was dying. Okay, Agent Orange. S1. How many months back did I tell you this about that one person that got mentioned that stated it? Before any of this, I had told you 2016, this, and that. Like I said, patience and time would always allow things to come out. Working man, thank you. God bless, brother. Yeah, actually, I got back to Culiacan. It was like a glory compared to over there. I haven't, William. I am though. I literally am this Wednesday. So I'll be posting it in the community. Huh. Yeah, Mr. De La Cruz, don't even sweat that. It's part of. It's part of, believe me. I try to do everything in the way I think I should, right? Exactly, Glenn. That's what I want. Uh, yeah, almost a year, huh? I told you little by little. Yeah, Edgar, I agree with you. Okay. Yeah, he had a good point right there. I don't know, Dalen. AJG. Yeah. The thing is, you know, there's three things here in Mexico you gotta always have in mind. Always. One is they don't like us. Two is you can't piss outside the cazuela. For example, if they give you a responsibility here, like a person of responsibility, you can't go off and do different things with different sections, right? And this is going to be like a tricky one. The third one is you can't stay loyal to one man. Because right here, they're always flip flopping, always telling on each other, and they're going to take you with them. Of course, Jason always. Remember, I told you guys how long ago? I don't remember. But remember, I told you if I have to get this head surgery, God will line up the things for me to get it. He's working, right? I mean, you guys know I'm not on here to push no religion. I am what I am in my respect. But remember my words, what, 4 months ago? I told you guys God's will, right? He's going to tell me. And look how he's working. I don't like it, but I'm in this position, right? You think, Joseph? Okay. Yeah, I met a lot of homies from Bassett. SJ48. Buenas noches, saludos, my boy. Edgar, thank you for that. Again, from the corazón te lo agradezco mucho. Buenas noches. Yeah, those are the real veteranos. I'm glad you had them, Edgar. Thank you again. Raymond, saludos, buenas noches. Chris, life is life. Blessing. Mr. The Clue, always. Yeah, I try to. But what I said, Mr. The Clues, earlier, I want to tell you, and it's not to. I'm an idiot, period, right? When I say this. But in Guadalajara, we were getting out the meeting, right? I'm talking about I'm carrying my niece. Well, my niece is carrying me. Well, at least I'm leaning on her, right, to walk. And two norteños, they're from out here, they ran up on me and like this. I go back to being an idiot, straight up. You know, first and foremost, I don't have the health. Yeah, I might be able to one maybe, like on the first three, right, and then I'm gone. But they basically hit me up, and I went into that mode I always go to, right, which is, you know, do you know me? No. Then don't worry where I'm from. Handle your business, right? But in reality, what was I looking for? I mean, I'm willing to take a butt whooping, but would it stay there? Yeah. But that's the reason I'm telling you this, Mr. Cruz, is because we always have falls, It's part of human nature. But remember, someone wise once said, it ain't about how many times you fall, it's how you get up from them. Rose, I'll be sincere. If it would that wouldn't happen with my health, all I had in my mind was revenge. I know, James. Mr. Goyo, always a great pleasure. Likewise, I send my love, blessings to you and family. Yeah, Chris, Guadalajara is a big city. There's a lot of sur and norte out there that they don't really know nothing of Califas. It's just one of them cities that have a lot of wiggle in it. Jay, buenas noches. Yeah, I know it's Jay. Of course, Mr. De La Cruz. Elizabeth, it was good. I went out to doctor's appointment, different state. Yeah, well, I was just beat. See, you guys know about my hat addiction, right? But I also have a shoe addiction. So you guys are gonna clown me, but I couldn't tolerate my feet. I don't know. They saying I told the doctors, and they saying it's the same reason, right? But the seats were hella small, right? And I had to kick my feet, at least my shoes, from the ankles, but I didn't want to step on them. So the whole ride back, I was in my tippy toes like this, and man, I know I got problems. My pleasure, go you, 100% Rose. God took everything from me and told me it's time you kick it, fool. Exactly, Angel. Health first. Yeah, I heard that, Mr. Native. Yeah, what? Yeah, I don't like to step on them. I don't like them dirty. I don't know. Yeah, Mr. Cruz. At the end, I started laughing with my niece and said, I don't know what I was looking for to get my butt whooped. But it was a reaction. It was like, boom, they hit it. I answered, and if it would have gone somewhere, I had to buck up, right? Right, William? Yeah, Chris is the best part. That's what I want to be able to be strong enough to do that. Right, Luis? Remember our generation, it was shoes, no dragging pants. It's just, I don't know. I still got it in me. Think you got it there, Elizabeth. Not the way my mind wanted, but the way God wanted it, right? Yeah, me too, Weta. George, muy bien, muy buenas noches. How's your weekend been? ¿Cómo ha sido tu fin de semana? J-Boy, saludos. Everything's at peace. That one. Yeah, the lady's down. Yeah, that's another one, Rose, I have too. Sometimes tough love is the best remedy, Chris. How small? I don't want to put you on blast what I'm playing. Yeah, me too, Luis. Jeremy, thank you and your dad for your time and for hearing me out. We need to touch base behind the scenes, the one. George, send me the link if you don't mind me looking at it. CDFC, saludos, muy buenas noches. How's your weekend been? Okay, Mr. De Cruz, hope you rest well. Saludos. Burqueño, hermano, I had a long time not see you. How you been? Yeah, it's just George, like I said, if you don't mind me, send me the link, please. Small is not a number. Now I'm playing with her. I understand. Yeah, I've been investigating, Matt. Just I literally been on the move till earlier today. Over there, I'm a size 9, Weta, and I really don't have none favor like that. Back in the days, I could tell you, but right now, just something that will look firmes. Thank you. Right, Rose? That's what I was asking. 6.5 boys. William, I do. They got some real good souls to walk, especially right now. Thank you, George. That means the world. Oh, Burqueño, sorry to hear that. My condolences. Yeah, I bet. Man, hermano, hope you're able to come back from it and make peace with it. I know it's hard. I can't even speak on that, but my my love and condolences. City of C. And sorry to hear you're not having a good day. I really don't have a favor, like I said. Triple A, my boy, muy buenas noches. Hey, did you see the message I sent you? S1 said he didn't get your message to get at him again. Thank you, brother Burqueño. All good. Now, my pleasure from the heart. I mean it, Burqueño. I know she keeps beating around the bush, huh, Rose? Now I'm playing with her, I'm just horse playing. Okay, George. I will. I will. Triple A. Okay. I'll get to it as soon as the life's over. Yeah, it's one. That's what we were just talking about. I have an address, city of C, but I'm working on the P.O. Box thing. Right, Mixteco? Saludos, buenas noches. I got small feet, I ain't gonna lie. Yeah, that's priceless, Ancient Orange. Definitely I will, George. Gracias for that avenida, avenue to that. It's a blessing right there, gracias. CDLC, I will. I'll figure it out to get at you directly. Yeah, George, gracias. That's all that counts, right, Rose? John, saludos, buenas noches. Yeah, Burqueño, H&R just recently hooked me up. I'm just waiting for it to come from Cali. Gracias. I appreciate you. Uh, H&R just got it over my. It's in my family's hands already. Thank you, hermano. Igualmente, John. God bless you and family. I'm just messing with you. You know I am. Baby Blue, buenas noches. Todo está firmes, gracias. Igualmente, mis respetos y bendiciones. That's all it is, George. I don't. I try to do TikTok and I think they didn't allow me to do anything on it. Yeah, that's what I was asking for, Rose. Yeah, it's I think on the 10th, whether that H&R send is gonna get here. Yeah, thank you, Burqueño. That's gonna be a big help right there. No, Rose. No, I drank once or twice. Think I smoked a blunt or a pit stick, right? Once, and it wasn't even a full one. It was like I don't like it. None of that. And it's not because it's part of the lifestyle, right? But it's just, I never liked it. Oh, okay. Yeah, well, I'll shoot you mine, CDSC. Look, because I'm real dummy at remembering things. That's mine. Thank you, Baby Blue. Yeah, well, every time I come on here, I feel better, Takes my mind out of that gutter mind, right? Because I'm on one of them rolladores. I just go off and start analyzing stuff too much. As when I got that already. Chris, it has to do with my family and here in Culiacan. And if you go back to my story, remember when we went to Tepi, Becarranza? Remember, just please listen to it, you'll know. But it has nothing to do with out there, right? Or even that don't bother me. My tattoo's been on me since before the shoe, 2001. So who knows me, right? At least out there. Oh, okay. Sorry, Weta. Riesgo Guerrero's up in the air. There's a whole bunch of people fighting Guerrero right now. All right, CDFC. I'll reply right away. Thank you, George. Do post the link again. Yeah, RIP, Mixteco, gracias. I'm the other way, Weta. I'm 99% the other direction. That's when you really want me to go in that line, huh? Dude said it real clear. And I mean, regardless, if he says he's there and then people ain't gonna speak just to speak. And if did you see the answer? He said it real clear. Basically, yeah, but I didn't tell. But regardless, it's a yeah. But as when you'll see all week, that's all they're gonna be talking about. So I just pay my respects. I don't need that extra headache. Ah, Jay, thank you. Does that mean the recent ones I'm starting to suck? Or I'm not making sense? Nah, I'm playing, Jay. Thank you. Thank you for your time. Yeah, Luis, remember what we talked about? Older Winnie? Yeah. Basically, everything we had talked before came out to flow by one of them, right? Which, my boy, when things to come out, they'll come out, regardless, YouTube, wherever. Chris, the only tattoos I have on my face is the ones I got when I was a child, which is a 1, 3 right here, 3 dots, 1 dot, 3 dots. I did them with a staple and pencil lead, and it was because we were in juvie and it was just something to get him mad, right? Yeah, but the rest, yeah, head, my whole neck, head, arms, stomach, back, legs. Ha, ha, William. Okay, here's one. Oh, that's great, Rose. Yeah, I understand that, Rose. Exactly, what? Nah, Jay, I was just joking. Yeah, I got those when I was 12, and it was just because I already had a few of them, but when I had the shirt, I wanted them to see it. Ah, I gotta give it to the head, bro. Jerry, saludos, buenas noches. Exactly, Mixteco. Everyone is. Okay, Agent Orange. I don't remember my stomach. Well, maybe I was too young, but Mixteco, we all are. Definitely, CG. Yeah, it's your decision, CG. Yeah, I don't even remember, Jerry. I'll be honest. My stomach, besides the campolero up here, I got it when I was young. Yeah, Jerry. Really? 506. That's a surprise to me right there. Hmm. I'll be seeing him in the ranch then, believe me. Hey, you guys check out the Senor Lucky from Mariana. I like this his response, CDFC. Yeah, I look at it right now. Okay, yeah, I got it. I'll answer right now, my boy. I just don't like to be disrespectful, but I will. I got it. CDFC, gracias. He's 80 something, Luis. But oh, I'll be seeing him, believe me. I mean, not in a he's gonna buck up type of way, believe me. But he'll. What do you think about us humans living in a? Huh? Man, that's a good one. I would like to give you a more concrete answer than just a fast one, Mistake. That's a good question, though, right there. Nah, what I understand why if he's here he can't. I respect that. Chris, man, uh, excuse me, I'll hold my answer to that, because I got a stupid way of seeing things too. He's he's after the queso, Luis. He's always been. Yeah, 100%. What a, it's a good man right there. Exactly, as one. Remember, everyone that's been here with me for a while. Remember last times I gave you guys names to look up. You see how life is. If you just sit around and wait, little by little, they didn't come out my mouth, but they're coming out. Yeah, me too, Rose. I've read on it. Yeah, bro. After, yeah, I feel okay today. Thank you, God. Damn, 506 gangsters. That's a trip. Yeah, Luis. He's he's old, but believe me, tú sabes, Luis. I don't want to really. Yeah, I think that's gonna be the Wednesday's live. Esta casa good. Thing to discuss. Yeah, Jay, I agree with that. Same way here. Yeah, William, that's what I had heard. An uncle of mine had told me that they were going to let him out, but he got broken off again. Time bandits. Thank you, Wera. Yeah, he's a good homie, and I do understand. My message has a ricochet, and the homies. I'll just say this: Maravilla is the neighborhood that has a lot of respect. Israel, saludos, saludos. ¿Cómo está todo para allá ahorita? Están haciendo un desmadre allá, ¿no? Jay, thank you for that. I appreciate you. Yeah, that's one Agent Orange. Jay, thank you again. Nah, Luis, he's not gonna stop. But I heard they literally turned him around, and yeah, it would be cool. Jeremy, I think so. Okay, Jeremy, I'm glad to hear that. It's big, Chris, but it's more like in Luis, my boy. Thank you for that. I appreciate you. It's more like out there in Palenque, Veracruz, all them areas. But it definitely is big. Yeah, yeah, my chicas, they extend far. Luis, my boy, thank you again for that. Thank you, Jay. As a matter of fact, before the live, I did something to be put out tomorrow. Huh. Yeah, yeah, the homies had it bad, you know. But you gotta give them respects. I met a lot of good individuals inside, you know. Yeah, I started telling my story with on that channel, Rose. As one, I haven't really seen anything published by the homie Hangout. Do you know how he's doing? Cisco, yeah, oh yeah, a lot of homies from Salinas, a lot of norteños from Salinas that were good gente. Oh, okay, William. Chris, literally, they're one of the ones that started everything. A1, let me see. A1, what are my thoughts on what? Dispense if I missed it. Jay, saludos, igual respetos. Yeah, if you ever get on his thing, do extend my saludos to him, please. I have been missing everything he posts. Hey, why not just say this? First and foremost, my respects, right? I said it a long time ago. What you see in actions, you don't ask. And I talked to some homies here a year back about this that just recently came out. And that guy that spoke on the other guy, he's in a position where he can't make up stuff. Yeah, Cisco, a lot of Sureños from Salinas I met. There's a good homie on here from Salinas. And I met a lot of norteños, NRs from Salinas that are good gente. Arturo, great to see you. How you been? Right, Weta? Yeah, the homie hangout he has a good angle where he comes from. He does his homework, you know. That's why I respect the homie. Bosco, always a pleasure, my boy. Yeah, yeah, Mr. Fox. He's good. Yeah, believe me, he's so smart. I was just gonna ask Luis that if he's seen the things. I think Cricket is the one putting him out. I'm not sure. I haven't really sat down and heard him, but I was with him in Corcoran, you know, I know what you're talking about. Right, Weta? That's awesome. Um, could someone do me a favor and answer Rose? You guys know I don't touch on that. Thank you, William. Palabras to the dot, right? Yeah, what a good gente, real wise. Right, is one? Yep, A1. Yeah, yeah, what he does his homework, which is the most important. Nah, never say. You don't have to ever apologize, bro. In Corcoran, I got there. I was in 2001, 2002, 2003, the beginning, and then I left at the end of 2004 when I got that case. And then they shot me up to Pelican Bay. They do, William. They think they're gonna be the one that's gonna slide through. Jeremy, I didn't. Disculpa. You said it, what? Too many liars. I don't know. I don't know. I think it's just you build up something, and to contradict it's a pride thing. Too many liars. That's what I think. But again, my respects. I can't put words in nobody's mouth, right? Mike, always a pleasure. I have never heard of that individual, Bosco. Oh yeah, definitely. Just do know when somebody's there active, and especially that high up, he's never going to allow this to speak more than it should and with a reason. Too many liars. I was never in the same pinta as him, but I do know. It's just I don't like the drama, I have my respect. I allowed him to do that, but there's a couple people on here that will tell you I discussed this with them a year back. Yeah, Luis, I did a couple of them, at least for some time. Eventually, the proper gente got there and we reorganized everything. Started asking for everybody to reclassify everything amongst us. You know. Thank you, Mike, for tapping in. I'm glad to hear everything's cool. Ooh, I don't know. I could not answer that as one. Yeah, I know. And those ain't even my dogs, they're my niece's dogs. She has them little toy dogs, you know? But they get bravery from my dogs. Caveman, do you know where he was at? I was on A yard for a while and then I was maybe a year in validated in B section. Yeah, Rose. I got three in my niece has four or five of them, but they're tiny. That's what you hear. I know Agent Orange and might be, huh? Abraham, thank you. Saludos. How's your weekend been? Yeah, Arturo. Yeah, Misteco. I actually got something, not wire types. I don't do none of that, right? But I got something on that Pili right there. He was a solid individual. Right, Triple A? Yeah, yeah, I know, Rose. If they're too loud, I apologize for that. Yeah, I know. That's the thing about out here. I actually tomorrow I'll be sharing some things when I go out for a walk. You know, kind of what it looks like. Yeah. Oh wow! Congratulations, Abraham. Oh man, it's a blessing right there. I'm glad to hear it. The topic it's gonna be on the Wednesday live. It's gonna be on the Tuesday's morning video. You'll see what it's about, Mike. Jay, it depends. You mean a 21-year-old that's walking in that path, or I think I don't mean to put nothing that shouldn't be on here. It just depends the angle, right? Yeah, I saw it. There's one. Abraham, yeah. Thank you, God, I did. But sometimes I don't know if it was better to be on it, to be sincere. Do excuse me if I'm missing messages. I know why this thing's going hella fast. Yeah, Abraham. Yeah, you go and you do a CAT scan, and they do follow ups. Ah, gracias. Yeah, gracias, Abraham. Igualmente. My jefa, Abraham. My jefa is from Cotija. My abuelos, all my mom's side. Yeah, do hit the likes, por favor. Yeah, I ain't get to see it. I got the results from you, my boy. Was it good? Ha, Bron. That's what my grandparents were. My mom too. She was born out there. So, thank you, as one. I'm just glad God gives me strength to still be able to push it. Oh, he fought William. I haven't seen him. I've been detached from everything. I'll be sincere. Man, Oh, remember I was telling you guys about a mean jabalí or warhawk? As I'm pulling up this morning, right? My boxer's literally locked onto it, and I was able to get him out the ranch, without getting in detail. I'm not right now, Abraham, but well, I'm hoping I could breathe better so I could start pedaling it. But just trying to make myself useful here at the ranch. James, thank you, brother, for that. Never that as one. I'm always here to hear you out. Yeah, nah, that sound is a little dog. No, I'm talking about a warhog, a pig. There was one that had an outgoing war with my boxer. Who mistake of, I come on here and I inform everybody of things, but I don't do it to, pour me. I do it out of respect for you guys, but if I was one of them crybabies, believe me, man, it's difficult, but again, I'm in this position to carry my cross, right? Yeah, I will. I will get it soon. Watch. Yeah, I know. No, Abran, Abraham. Yeah, lady. I seen that news. They recently discovered him. Yeah, wild pig. We're out here in a rancho, so yeah, you sure are. What 96 Mendocino and College Avenue downtown. Yeah, yeah, I recently seen that news, lady. I would never say that. What? Yep. I was born 79. Exactly, Jay. There's too many people. That's why I'm on here for God only knows, right? But again, it's you and guys in the message. The rest, they could have it. Huh. Yeah, Salvador is hard though right now. Yeah, Abraham, es lo que quiero hacer. You know, I'm just trying to see how to go about it. Teresa, that comes right in here. Yeah, definitely. Wrote. Oh, eso sería algo muy bueno. Gracias, Abraham. Right, William. Right, Agent Orange. That ain't a problem with her. Right now, I'm feeling good. Just I don't know if you guys see my eyes. I feel dizzy. I don't know what the hell, but other than that, everything's good. I'm used to always something, right? Always one. I'm gonna get to it, my boy. I just, with this health, and I try to put myself in this position here at the ranch because I don't like being away and this, and that. It just, yeah. Yeah, I know he's mad, my boy Luis. You want me to send my email, Abraham? Oh man, that's it right there. Yeah, I did. James, this morning, I literally when they were trying me in, right, they took me all the way to the back to the house, and my boxer was literally locked on. So I ran up in the house, and I don't want to get graphic, but I was able to. He has my boxer all scratched up, beat up. Is that possible, Mike? Oh man, that's a hard one, Jojo. There's a lot. I met a lot of homies, but I think down is I met it from different angles, right? Thank you as well. I love you too, brother. Yeah, Abraham, thank you for that. Yeah, yeah, Rose. My boxer, he don't care though. Every chance he gets, he goes into it. Ha, William, they're having dinner on that right now. My family in the main house. Jojo, yeah, yeah, that's him. I actually had like 3, 4 stories on him, and when I seen that, I was like, man, you guys know I ain't. I wish everybody gets out right. I ain't gonna help them other individuals, but that's why I just left them alone. Yeah, I'm starting to wait. Guess one bad. Nah, carnitas, Rose. Carnitas. A tiempo, Just get the caso and just start. Yeah, Jay, thank you. Yeah, everyone, I want to let you guys go. That's why I'm starting to. Nah, Misteko, thank you for stopping in. Yeah. Nah, Willie, nah, I just want to take a playa and just chill. I feel, well, gracias, everyone. But yeah, I'm going to let you guys rest. Do it. I'm starting to get tongue tied, so I will let you guys go. Video coming on the morning, everyone. Everyone that came in, those that couldn't, I send my love. As always, it's a great blessing to talk with everybody. Jojo, buenas noches. That's a lie, just a lot of myths. Like we see alacranes on the wall, and one time I'm not gonna say her name, but she's a twin, and said, "Look, I can make them stop just by looking at them, cause I'm a cuate." I told her, "Go touch it." Love you too, as one. Buenas noches. Jeremiah, likewise, rest well. Buenas noches. Abraham, I don't touch on that. My respect. Just I don't want none of that extra drama. James, always a pleasure. Buenas noches. Que descanses igual, Abraham. Luis, my boy, thank you again. Buenas noches. Sea Dog, buenas noches. Raymond, muy buenas noches. Thank you for stopping in. Rose, thank you as always for giving me some time. Blessing, I hope you rest well. Agent Orange, my boy, hope you rest well. I gotta, I gotta pull out everyone. I send my love. Thank you again. Buenas noches.